Welcome back to our channel. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, your time. Thank you guys for your continued support. Please subscribe to our channel if you haven't turned on the bell for more video. Welcome our new members to the old ones. God bless you. If you're passing by, please join us as you're supporting us. May the Lord support you in everything you lay your hands. Amen. To the news and details. Guys, do us a favor if you haven't, hit that red button that says subscribe, the bell that says all the access you get to know when we upload new video. Permit me to read the news the way it is, and this news reads: forgery. FAMI Kayode contradicts himself, denies arrest, says EFCC granted him bail on self-recognition. Okay, controversial ex-minister of aviation FAMI FANI Kayode has denied that he was arrested by the Economic and Financial Crime Commission in Lagos on Tuesday, even as he said the anti-graft agency granted him bail on self-recognition. FAMI Kayode made the contradiction in a two-part tweet after his arrest by the EFCC, according to different online sources. Bail is the temporary release of an accused person awaiting trial after the arrest of such person. Tweeting via @RealFFK, he wrote, "I was arrested arrested by the EFCC. I was invited and I flew down to Lagos to see them. I arrived in their office at 2 p.m. and left at 8:30 p.m. I was granted bail on self-recognition. They were very polite and professional. Thanks be to God." Okay, guys, that is how the news came. Well, let us into it. There has been this news that is all over social media. Every Dick, Tom, and Harry knew that FFK was arrested. But as usual, I wanted to make my facts and findings before bringing it to us. But he is denying through his both sides of his mouth that he was invited and those people were warming and welcoming. You know, he flew down at 2 p.m. and he left their custody at 8:30 p.m. Wow. And he was granted bail, so he was not arrested, you know. That is it. Let us quickly take some reactions from some Nigerians. Then we come back for my thought. Somebody says, using grammar to confuse yourself deeper. Was not arrested but granted bail. Oosh. Somebody says, when you speak too much and not being sincere with oneself. When you think you are too smart. Somebody says, I can't see any contradiction here. Help yourselves with the meaning of arrest. Ensure to revise your caption after you have sufficiently educated yourself. Somebody says, that's what happens to a lying tongue like you. He can bend like rubber. Somebody says, any Nigerian story of arrest is a tales by moonlight, Abbey story, or stage play. Somebody says, now, wow, if you were not arrested, then why were you granted bail now? When you tell too much lies, you will sometimes implicate yourself. Osh. Politician Momu. Somebody says, the word controversial is not appropriate for Kayode. For Kayode, use confused instead. He's a confused man. Somebody says, self-contradiction has always been his norms and values. Somebody says, all APC members is sent just doing intro for FFK to present him as a saint for future political ambition. Somebody says, his major problem is talking too much, and anyone that does that will always contradict his or herself. Somebody says, Judgment Day is fast approaching for the Judas of Oduduwa. Somebody says, when you too run mouth, you go forget, say you talk something before. Organa Lai Mohammed be your brother. Okay, guys, we have a lot of, we have a lot of reactions from a lot of Nigerians. Now, this is my thought. FAMI Kayode, as it's called, FFK, he speaks a lot. And just like somebody says, he has forgotten a lot of things he said. This was one man that said, over his dead body, he joins APC and da 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 da. And we do not know that even the EFCC has been on his trail for so long. I think he was accused of fraudulent about 4 billion, if I'm not mistaken. I stand to be corrected on that, and that was why he, even ran to the APC to be covered. And on further investigation, who doesn't know Rana Markere? He said, I warned him from the beginning that you will rubbish yourself. You can go to his handle and you're going to see that post. I warned him from the beginning not to go to APC, that was, in fact, the beginning of his downfall. And now it happened. They could not even protect him. The APC could not even protect him. He has forgotten so soon. Honestly, this was a man that a lot of the Yorubas, just like somebody said, for betraying the Oduduwa, your punishment just started. Everybody looked up to him, but you never know the heart of man, what they are conceiving in there. So actually, nobody was able to save him. And Rena Makere wrote in his page, I warned you, and this is just the beginning. It's starting to play out. So which means Buhari, that is the leader of APC, cannot help him. And other people cannot help him. So to your tent, O Israel. And if he was not arrested, as somebody said, then why was he granted bail? It is simple. Oga was arrested, and yes, he was granted bail. He's still being drilled. That is just it. I don't know who he's confusing and saying that they were so polite on the self-recognition. He was released and granted bail. Go tell that to the goats. They will understand better. We know the truth. Listen, Oga, in fact, you just played into their hands, and a lot is still unfolding. These are my thoughts. Please, at this point, if you're not subscribed to our channel, do us a favor, hit that red button that says subscribe and the bell that says all. Remember, the SSC get to know when we upload the video. Kindly like and share out our videos. I love you guys. I'll see us on my next video. Leave your comment below. Bye-bye, guys. Bye.